Hey guys, this is Joe again with another KCCG deck tech. This is more like a deck concept more than anything else. There's a deck that I have not tested out yet, and there's a couple different lists I've kind of gone with on Untap and here. It's kind of a weird evolution, and I've got a few different names for it, but I've kind of settled on yellow-blue father-son control. There'll be an alternate name down in the description. But yeah, this will be a yellow-blue Bardock deck that I'm going to be playing this weekend, so you'll actually get to see some gameplay of this exact 50 cards. We are having a demo event at Level 1 Game Shop. We've stacked up our demo days for our two judges, myself and Gavin, and we are planning on doing demos for an hour before our tournament. Try and bring in new players, give them a discount on starter decks, and then test them out during our first Kit Volume 3, or Tournament Kit Volume 3 tournament. And since there's, hopefully new players showing up, I'm planning on running an untested deck just to have some fun. In Goldfishing, this has been a ton of fun, and I am super excited for this anyway. It uses a lot of cards from the set that I really like. I was originally using the Kid Goku leader, but I found that Bardock was a bit better for card draw. It really breaks my heart not to be using Kid Goku because that is my favorite leader in this set. Sorry, Pan. Kid Goku is just so cool. So yeah, Bardock, really good card draw because, it's just like the new starter coup. Attack a leader, draw a card on the front side. Really easy to do. And he untaps energy when he awakens. Really, really useful for pretty much any deck. So we got Bardock for the leader, and our first two cards are Time's Judgement, because I don't know where my extra Weeze's Coercions, if I even have any, are. So Time's Judgment is just, super useful. I'm like, hey, I don't know where my other ones are, or I don't have any extras, but I have plenty of Time's Judgment. They're colorless. They're effectively colorless negates. Just put them in there. You can put them in any deck. Plus, the discard is good recursion. If you don't have any use for the cards you have in your hand, you know what? I'll get my my negates back. Next, full playset of Flying Nimbus. If you're playing yellow, you're pretty much playing a full playset of Flying Nimbus now. It is a very good card. Just wish they were foil. they're that good. Full playset of Youthful Bulma, because originally I was playing Kid Goku and he searches these up. I also don't have extra Boos, and Boo might be going into a different deck. And I just wanted to play it because it's a new card. Next is 3 Kind Saiyan Goku, because I can't find my 4th. So only 3. Why? Because I'm running a Goku line in this one. With who? We'll find out. You got your 4 Shugesh, because you're playing a yellow leader and you're playing a ton of Saiyans. Most of the battle cards in this deck are Saiyans in some way, shape, or form, and Shugesh will cheat a lot of them out. We're also playing 2 Gines, because I had some gaps to fill because I was missing some cards that I like, the Kind Saiyan Goku and 2 3-drop Gokus from the starter deck that I cannot find for the life of me. But I wanted to try out Gine in here because I have the Bardock leader. Testing shows she's very useful. A free blocker is nice for a control style deck, so I might up that to 3. Next is a card that I think is a lot. People have not been giving it credit yet. And pairing this with Shugesh is really nice. We have Unwavering Solidarity Borgos, who, when he comes into play, you choose one of your opponent's tapped battle cards, and it cannot untap on its next turn. So you can, prevent a currently attacking card from attacking, or, a ton of other things. It's a really useful effect, and he's only cost 2. He's a much better late game than early game, but he's also really good with Shugesh. I would highly recommend giving this guy a try, especially if you're trying a control deck. I'm looking forward to trying him out. In theory, he's really, really good, and I really hope he works out. Next, we've got a full play set of No Openings Goku, one of which is foil. This is my first foil that I opened up, if you saw in the pack opening videos. This is one of our Self-Awakeners, and it's also the free combo, or not free combo, really cheap play, because I don't know what they're called. It's like Freon, whatever. So Self-Awakening and a cheaper way to play it, all built into one package. It's a very good card for yellow. Really like that one. Next, we've got 2 Explosive Spirit Son Goku. I would love to have a third, maybe even a fourth in here. One of the best targets for Shugesh, and just a good 3-drop in general. The second I saw this card, I have just been in love with it. Because one, it was the first like cheaply costed, or cheap energy costed super rare that I ever saw. Then Pan, and then Fearless Pan. I'm like, this is going to be an amazing set. Because I went into it thinking we need, cheap, aggressively costed super rares. They don't need to be these big bombastic bombs and blah blah blah. So then I saw this guy and everything he does. I'm like, oh, perfect. So I've got 2. Would love to have more to play, and but 2 is good enough for now. And I just love the effect. 2 Rapid Spirit Ball Goku, which I can't find my other 2s. Playset in the starter deck. Another really, really good card to cheat in with Shugesh. You can tap out, cheat this guy in. Hey, look, I just, comboed for 10k, cheated in a guy, and untapped an energy. For nothing. He's going to be completely replaced by the BCC Volume 4 Goku that comes out in May. That can't come soon enough. This deck is going to be so fun when that happens. I mean, even with just this guy, he's going to be fun. Next, I've got 1 Rebirth of Justice, because it's a card I wanted to try out in here. I mean, if it doesn't work out, it's just going to be a third Gine. One of the Gines could be, more Rebirth of Justice. It was something I wanted to try out because, there's a bunch of 5-drop Gokus in here. And it's just blue cards, right? Or is it just... Yeah, choose the 1 blue battle card that costs 5 or less. And, I mean, I've got some good blue Gokus and other things in here. Easy to cheat them out a turn early to get out our big guy, which we'll see out. You can probably guess by now. But we'll wait. We'll wait to find out. Then we got 4 Striker Bardock. Because another reason, he's also cheap as Bardock, I guess. No, I think Iron Will Bardock Iron Will of Iron. It might be cheaper, but I like his Bardock. Dual attack is nice. 20k is nice, even though he's 5 cost. But his effect is really nice. Having a Saiyan as a leader, and I get to just look at the top 3, choose one to put in my hand, and discard the others. I'm fine. I'd rather shuffle them back in, but I'm fine just discarding him. That's fine too. Whatever. He's a good card. I really like it. Next, I've got 4 Furious Rush Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He's not, the best, but he's also not the worst. And I really like him in this deck. One of them is foil. That was also my pack opening video. Another, 5 cost dual attack, 20k. He also draws you a card when he comes into play, so he's almost like Striker Bardock. Just a really useful card. Also, I forgot to point out, Striker Bardock is a 5 cost with a free 5k combo, which is also really nice. Because as our curve gets a little top heavy, having things you can combo with for free are a little easier. Next, we got 2 Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku Maximum Energy. Another card that I can't find. Actually, I think there were only 2 in there. I can't remember if this was a 2 or 4 of in the starter deck. Either way, I wish I had at least 3, because he's nice as well. Really aggressive card. Get him out for 4 the big guy. And apparently he's spiking in cost. One of our big guys. 1 Ultimate Spirit Bomb Goku, because I kind of like this card. It's kind of funny. I can't counter him, and then I just, waste all my energy. Not really waste all my energy. Dump all my energy into comboing with him as a double striker, It could be a last ditch win. And then this is why Striker Bardock is in here. 3 Desperate Warrior Super Saiyan Bardock. I love this card. I also fell in love with this card when I first saw it. Good stuff. We'll go over it in just a second. And then at the top end of our curve is 4 Ultra Instinct Gokus, as you probably have already guessed, one of which is special rare. Yay! So that's why there's so many 5-drops, kind of an evolutionary line, and the, whatever that card was, Rebirth of Justice, to help kind of jump into the Ultra Instinct Goku. I have the full 4, because I want to see it. In testing, I've seen it a lot. And this deck was born because of the combo between these two cards. More of, actually, it was born because of the combo between this card and the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock Super Rare, the black one. And this originally started out as a Kid Goku deck that was yellow-black, realizing the Super Rare Bardock, the black one, needs a black leader. I switched it to Mass Saiyan, realizing that no Openings Goku needed a yellow leader. I'm like, screw it, let's start over. And it eventually became this deck. I really like the and why I like these two together. I like the idea of a board wipe with Bardock that taps everything down. You play this guy first, tap everything down, get him up to 30k triple strike. Play this, wipe their board. You've got 35k and 30k triple strikers on the board. They can't block. They've got a handful. I mean, depending on what they probably just have a handful of combos. But this one's the sound. Yeah, and they can't use it for this Goku, so attack with him last. You see what they do here? They just take the damage. They're probably screwed. So the point of the deck is to get that combo out. Hopefully slow them down. Shugesh stuff and other fun stuff. I don't have any ramp in here because I don't like ramp in this game so far. So it's just early game cantrips. Stall them out kind of in the mid game, and then blast them in the face in the late game. So, hopefully a successful combo deck, or not combo deck, what am I saying? Control deck. And I guess I'll let you guys know how it goes over the weekend. This video went a little longer than I meant to because I'm just super excited about this deck as well. Like this is probably the closest thing I'd actually say is to a pet deck for me. This is just some really weird combination of cards that I'm excited to try out. So I'll keep you guys updated. If you have any suggestions or want to tell me this deck sucks, go ahead and do so down in the comments. I will keep up to date with that. Or feel free to message me on Facebook. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video.